we're going to run and do it. We're going to make haste to do it. Psalms 119. Is there more than that?
This is Psalm 119 and 60. I made haste and delayed not to keep that. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
See, we made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments. That's what we got to be doing. We can't be dilly-dallying and put it off from day to day. I think we got that. Give me that precept and put it off from day to day. We can't put it off from day to day and think, say, you know what, I'm going to do it next week, man. You know what? Wait till the end of the month, man. Oh, I'm going to do it in the new year. Well, the new year ain't the new year.
This is Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put no off from day to day.
See? Don't put off from day to day, or what?
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in that security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Right, so when you think, say, it's cool, it's alright, man. Destruction is going to come in the day of vengeance.
Right?
And you don't want to be caught up in that. So don't delay, make haste.
Come up, young brother. Come up. Come up, man. Come up. Come up, ask some questions. Who's the brave one?
Young kings. Young kings.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 16. Now the Lord of peace himself give you peace always, by all means. The Lord be with you all.
Read that from the top.
2 Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse 16. The Lord of peace himself give you peace always, by all means.
The Lord of peace give you peace always, by all means. And that's what we want. We want peace from these other nations.
That's right.
We want rest from them.
That's right.
And he said he will give us what?
And the Lord be with you all. The Lord, this is 2 Thessalonians 3, verse 16. The Lord of peace himself give you peace always, by all means.
He said the Lord of peace himself. So if I'm going to do it himself, will give us peace always, as an Israelite man.
Right.
That's why, if you're not an Israelite man, dog yam your supper. So that's why you better diligently seek out where your father come from. Because if you're not, problems.
Right.
Problems. So that's the most important thing that you can do, is find out who your father is and where he come from. Because if you're not, you're going to perish. There's no, you can come in because I got a friend who's an Israelite. That's not happening. It would never happen. You get me? Yeah, it's bloodline. So if you ain't got the same blood running through your veins, steer one side.
That's right.
You could have an Israelite friend a little bit more. But him have to take away himself from you. Because we're not supposed to have no one as friend. Because you lot would want to overthrow us and take our spot.
That's right.
It says that. The other nation would want to overthrow us. Even that they come nicey. And those are the ones that you got to be more careful of. The ones that come with their smooth words. Psalms 58. Smoothing the ballad at 53 or...
Sirach chapter 11 and verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction, and in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity.
Right. Read that from the top.
This is Sirach chapter 11 and verse 25. In the day of prosperity there is a forgetfulness of affliction.
Right, so when you have money and you're prosperous, you forget that the affliction is coming your way.
That's right.
Because you get comfortable. But you can't get comfortable in this thing. You got to be diligent and watch for everything. You can't be sleeping on this.
That's right.
You got to be awake.
Right. He doesn't sleep in the night.
Eh?
He can't sleep at night. The demons.
Yeah,
Sleep at night.
well, that's why you got to follow the
God
laws.
said we have to sleep in the night. Then during the daytime, we have to go work during the day.
Yeah,
But
but
this
what I mean,
generation, they don't sleep at night.
what I mean
That's
is,
not healthy.
no, when
That's
what
not
I
serving
mean
God.
is,
Yeah.
we all need sleep.
Yes.
But when I say watch, you can't be sleeping,
Yeah.
meaning that you got to keep your eyes on the books and the laws, because that's what's going to cover you. When destruction comes, if you're not following the laws, darkness will suffer. So as an Israelite man, you can't be sleeping, because everything is built for us to sleep. You get me? Everything is against us. Nothing is for us.
Yeah.
So that's why it says, gather yourself together. Yeah, gather yourself together, O nation not desired. Because we're not desired. They don't like us. Even when they come smiling, those are the ones that you got to be careful of. Because those are the ones that they will send to stab you in your back.
Yeah.
Because anybody that can get close to us that's not an Israelite, guaranteed they're going to overthrow you at some point. Guaranteed. You could even be laying down with them. They're plotting and scheming because they know that they're not Israelites. So at some point, they're going to get you or try to get you. But you only can get that protection if you're following the Lord's statute and commandment. The Lord will take you away from them. Make them do something that you just turn from them and don't even look back on them.
Yes.
You could have loved them a little bit more. But he would do something, make them do something that is so wicked in your eyes that you won't look back there.
Yeah.
Like they never existed.
Verse 26. Oh wait, no. And in the day of affliction there is no more remembrance of prosperity.
Right. So when you're getting afflicted, you never remember say you all had nice things and you had plenty money. You're worrying about the affliction that you're getting, the whooping that you're getting. You're not gonna remember say, boy, I used to drive nice. No. You're not gonna remember about that. All you're gonna be concentrating on is when is this affliction stopping. When the bombs start coming, you think you're gonna be worrying about car.
Right.
When Jacob's trouble come, you think you're gonna be worrying about your house. You're gonna take away yourself and don't even look back.
That's right.
But it says, he's who's in the field or who's on the rooftop, don't come down. You have to flee.
Yeah.
You're not gonna remember nothing. You're not gonna take no clothes with that.
You can't take car with them. A car is nothing as well.
Exactly.
You leave the car.
But there's a lot of people
And,
that's what they build their whole thing on.
Yeah.
Their car, their clothes, their jewelry. You're not gonna remember none of that.
You need clothes to wear. You can take clothes with us.
Yeah,
And
but
shoes.
when Jacob's trouble comes, you're not
God
gonna remember
used
about
to
no
wear a lot of
clothes.
clothes. The Messiah, the prophet wear clothes.
Yeah, but if
So I
destruction
never take any car with them.
I watched the video
Yeah.
on Instagram today and there was some bomb going off. The people left their house.
No.
Run, they never take nothing, they just run
Their
left their
house.
everything. So they went with the clothes that was on their back.
You can take your house with you.
Yeah, but you might run back for something and then the whole spawn down with you.
You need a place to live. And God is a
No.
great provider.
You might be in the wilderness, you might not have a place.
God can provide accommodation.
Yes,
The Lord provides.
that's if you follow the law, statutes and commandments. It's not going to provide for you if you're not being obedient. If you're being unobedient, you will get caught up in the destruction.
Right.
That's why he sent us out here to get our people back, to let them be obedient. Because a lot of our people are wicked, and he said judgment is going to start at his house, which is the Israelites' house. So we're getting it first. Read that, please.
This is Matthew chapter 24,
Listen to
verse
this, brother.
15. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in a holy place, Whoso readeth, let him understand. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains.
Do what?
Flee into the mountains.
Read on.
Let him which is on a housetop not come down to take anything out of his house.
Right. So you hear that, brother? Brother. 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 You hear that?
Yeah.
Listen.
Let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on a housetop not come down to take anything out of his house.
See, don't let him come down to take nothing out of his house. That's what the scripture says. Read on.
Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes.
To take his what?
To take his clothes.
You see? You can't even go back for your clothes.
Yeah.
So keep it moving. Read on.
And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day.
Right. So it says if you got a child, you gotta pray that you ain't got no woman with child.
Yeah.
But when you're fleeing, you gotta give it breastfeeding. Read that.
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be.
Right, so there's great tribulation coming that you can't have time to stop for nothing. He said, flee, don't take nothing. And you better hope it's not in the winter. Because you're going to be out there in the winter with no clothes.
Yeah, well, I mean in the winter, yeah. It might happen in the winter when it's very cold.
Yeah, it can happen anytime. So that's why you got to get the covering of the commandments.
Right.
Because that's the way he's going to sustain you. Remember, we was 40 years in the wilderness, you know. Because we was wicked.
Yeah. And except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh. There should no flesh be saved.
Right, there be no flesh saved, but what?
But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So the Lord's, we're looking to be the hope for the elect. So that the days can be shortened. So that the time can come quicker. And we can get out of here.
Yeah, we have to.
Did you know that? You know that the slavery is in the Bible?
Yeah, it is.
You know that?
Yeah.
So where you from, brother? Where's your father from?
It's Africa.
Right. What part of Africa?
Ghana.
So what tribe?
Tree.
Huh?
Fanti tribe.
That's the Fanti tribe. Is that Dumba, Fanti tribe?
Fanti.
They keep the Sabbath. And they keep observe the Sabbath.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Okay, so that you probably be an Israel. And because you're here listening, you know, our spirit, we try your spirit, and your spirit bears witness. So if you're an Israelite brother, we see you with shopping bag, and you said they do observe the Sabbath.
Yeah, they do.
You're not observing the Sabbath, brother. Because you're not supposed to buy and sell, no cooking, no cleaning on the Sabbath. You can't
Which
be
is
doing
today.
Huh?
No cooking today.
No cooking until sundown. So you shouldn't have cooked from yesterday's sunset. You got to prepare yourself for the Sabbath.
My Sabbath is on Sunday tomorrow.
No, Sabbath is from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset. You can't choose the Sabbath. The Lord set the Sabbath days.
My one is on tomorrow, Sunday.
No, you can't have your own Sabbath. That's
That one is on Sunday.
That's why
Yeah.
a lot of our people are getting destroyed because it don't say Sabbath is on a Sunday. That's a law. So if you're celebrating Sabbath on a Sunday, you're breaking the law, brother. And as an Israelite man, you got to be keeping the Sabbath on the right days. The Lord never say Sunday is a Sabbath. Sunday is sun worshipping. So you're worshipping another God when you go to church. You're worshipping the Heavenly Father of the Israelites, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So you got to observe the Sabbath.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8.
Listen to this, brother. Brother, listen to this.
Remember the Sabbath day.
What?
Remember the Sabbath day
Remember the Sabbath day.
to keep it holy.
Hold on. Say that.
Remember the Sabbath day and
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy works. And the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Right, so today's the last day of the week. Sunday is the first day of the week. So we're not supposed to be doing it on Sunday.
On Saturday. Not
Yeah,
supposed to
from
work on-
Friday.
Yeah.
Because remember, a new day starts when the sun goes down.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not midnight to midnight. So it's from sunset to sunset is another day. So if sun sets at 5 o'clock in the evening, that's a new day.
Right.
So don't follow the ways of them, because it says they will try to change laws and times. And that's what they've done by
Yeah,
making
they're
everybody
doing that now,
feel
yeah.
say
They're going to change
midnight
the time and the day.
in the dead of night
Yeah.
is another day. It's not like that.
And the time.
Right.
They change the time. and-
Right. The new year ain't on January. You know when the new year is?
When is that?
In end of March, beginning of April. That's why they call it April Fool's Day. Because it's, how can it be New Year when everything's dead? Everything's dead in the winter. When life come back, when the flowers start springing up, that's New Year.
Yeah, everything starts, the plants start to
Right.
grow.
So
Then
they
everything
try
starts-
to change
everything
times
starts to-
and seasons.
The trees start to grow. You know,
Right.
the trees are dry.
Everything dead. So how is that
Everything is
new?
dead. The trees, all of them are dead.
How is that new?
Yeah.
It's
not.
new when we start seeing leaves and life.
Yeah,
coming
leaves.
back.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
Get me?
That's much.
Right.
Yeah.
That's common sense too.
You're right.
Because we've been brainwashed and accustomed to their way of life,
Yeah.
we go with it.
That's right.
But we're not supposed to be following the way of the heathen. That's the heathen way. That's their custom. But as an Israelite, we're separate from that.
Right.
And we're supposed to be keeping ourselves separate from that. Because when we follow them, it's a destruction. Now you said Sabbath is on a Sunday. Where did you learn that? From the heathens. Your people never follow Sabbath on a Sunday. Bring your precept.
This is the
On a
book of
Sunday.
Genesis chapter 1 verse 5. And now Yahawah called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day.
You see, the evening and the morning was the first day. They never said midnight was the first day. In the evening. So that's why when you follow the customs of the heathen, you will go off and you will sin. That's why they pay you on a Friday. And you're out thinking you're doing your shopping because Saturday's the only day I can do it because Sunday I'm going to church. No, that's not the way.
Yeah.
You have to keep the Sabbath day holy. You're supposed to be
Right.
reverencing your Heavenly Father.
That's right.
You're supposed to be talking about the Lord. You're not even supposed to be watching regular TV unless it's to do with the Lord.
That's
So
right.
put down devices.
Yeah.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 31, verse 12, and it reads, And the Lord speak unto Moses, saying, Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, Fearly my Sabbath,
Speak unto who?
the children of
Israel.
Israel, saying, Fearly my Sabbath you shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations.
See, throughout your generation. So that's still going. It's a sign between you and the Heavenly Father as an Israelite.
That's right.
That is keeping between you and Him. Read on.
That you may know that I am the Lord, that do sanctify you.
He sanctify you.
You shall keep the Sabbath. Therefore, it is holy unto you.
It is holy. It is separate unto you.
Everyone that defile it shall surely be put to death.
But surely what?
Put to death.
You hear that? You're defiling the Sabbath. You don't want to get put to death. And all our people that defiling it, but if you never know, now you know.
And it reads, For whosoever does any work therein, that soul shall be cut off from among his people.
Right, that soul shall be cut off from among his people,
That's
the
right.
Israelites. So you have to wake up. Even get this, brother. Listen.
In Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5.
Bring it out.
They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
You have to have your beard, brother. And you can't cut off your head, make it bald. That's a law.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
So we can't make any cuttings in our flesh. What's the modern day cuttings in our flesh?
You don't have to shave my hair.
No, we can't shave up our head. You can bring it low, but put razor on it. No. You can trim your beard, but don't mar it, don't cut it. Don't shave it up. You gotta make it grow. Because we're lions. That's how the Lord separate us. That's when you know a lioness from a lion. How do you tell a lion from a lioness? By the mane. So if we shave up our beard, what is that telling us? We're gonna look like woman. Because it's a lioness. Don't have no beard. Don't have no mane. Read on. Do you eat crab, shrimp and lobster? Do you eat lobster? You do?
Yeah.
Right.
This is Leviticus chapter 11, verse.
See, we've got laws, brother and sister.
This is Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof.
What's the swine? You know what the swine is? Sis, you know what the swine is? The pig. Pork.
And be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
So he's like a clean animal because he's cloven footed. But the Lord said he's unclean to you. So you're not supposed to eat it. Read on.
Of their flesh shall you not eat, and their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you.
So you can't even touch it. So when you're in the supermarket, don't even pick up the bacon.
That's right.
You can't touch it. That's a law. So those were 2 laws that we're talking. Read on the everybody.
These shall you eat of all that are in the waters.
So these are what you can eat. That's in the waters.
Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters.
So if it's got to have fins and scales, so you can't eat catfish, you can't eat crab, shrimp, lobster, octopus, mussels, what else is there? Calamari, all that, for they're bottom feeders. Read on.
In the seas and in the rivers, them shall you eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters,
So all that don't have fins and scales,
of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. They shall even be an abomination unto you. You shall not eat of their flesh, but you shall have their carcasses in abomination.
so we can't eat those things. That's a law. So that's laws that we're breaking. So we got to, that's why we say there's 613 laws, statutes and commandments. There's not just 10. 10 is the moral laws. Like even, get me Numbers 15 and 38. Even this,
Book of Numbers, chapter 15.
this is a law. That's why all the brothers up there's got it. They might have different colours, but they got ribbon and blue. That's a law, a commandment by our Heavenly Father. Who's got that?
Book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
So he's saying, speak unto the children of Israel.
That's right.
We're the children of Israel.
Right. And bid them that they make them fringes
And bid them that they make them fringes
in the borders of their garments.
in the corners of their garments.
That's right.
We read on.
Throughout the generation.
And throughout the generation, that means it's not going to cease because we're still having children.
Right.
Read on.
That they put upon the fringe of the borders of the ribbon of blue.
And that you put the fringe.
That's right.
Everybody's got ribbon and blue because that's for royalty.
Right.
We're royal.
Right.
We're the real royals.
That's right.
Read on.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments.
So you will look upon it and remember the commandment. Like you're shopping today, you're supposed to look on your fringes and say, no, I'm not supposed to shop today.
That's right.
Right.
You're supposed to say, I can't eat bacon. If your friend's gonna not care, oh, you're hungry, can't eat that. You gotta look upon your fringe and remember all the commandments. Let me get. I'm gonna get you a commandment, sis.
Deuteronomy chapter 22. unto a man.
The woman shall not wear that pertaineth unto a man. What pertaineth unto a man, sis? Trousers. Because you got a zip in your front of your jeans. What's the zip for? Right. But it's that's for a man. A man's going to pull out his member to go toilet.
That's right.
So you're wearing what pertaineth unto a man.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
And a man shall not put on a woman's garment.
That's
Right.
right.
All that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy Yahawah.
So all that do so is an abomination unto our Heavenly Father. So you're supposed to wear dresses, sis. Also, when you're praying, you're supposed to have your head covered. Get me that? You're supposed to pray with your head covered. And you're supposed to go into your secret place, in a closet, in your room on your own.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 5. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoureth her head.
So your head is, well, hold that there. Get me the household here.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is the Most High.
So there's an order in the Israelites. So our Heavenly Father, Yahawah, is the head of Christ, which is, his name's Yahawashi in the Hebrew. Then there's man, then there's woman, and then there's children. So when the woman is praying, go back to the praying.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 5. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoureth her head.
So you're dishonoring your husband because he's the head of you. And also you're dishonoring Yahawashi and Yahawah because your head is supposed to be carry on.
But that is even all one, as if she were shaven.
So you might as well have been a balling if you don't pray with your head covered. Yeah, because the woman's hair is her glory, isn't it? So therefore you want to pray with your head covered. What other glory is there? Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I'm up. Alright, well, I'm going to close out now. Last one. Alright. Right, bring your breeze in.
Breeze up. Proverbs chapter 12 verse 4. A virtuous woman is crowned to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is a rottenness in his bones.
Alright, a virtuous woman. Read that again.
Proverbs chapter 12 verse 4. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband.
A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband. So when she's following the laws, following the statutes, she's virtuous. She's beautiful to her husband.
That's right.
That's right.
Read on.
But she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones.
So she that makes him ashamed is like rotten in his bones. Also, get me Jeremiah 6 and 2. This is what the Lord thinks of our Israelite women.
Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
So he's likened the daughter of Zion, which you are, to a comely and delicate woman. Comely means beautiful and delicate woman. So that's how the Heavenly Father thinks about women. So that's why women need to keep their commandments. Before, the women we didn't allow our women feet to be on the ground. Because that's how precious they was to the Israelite man. But I got to close out and make another speaker come out. And with that, Shalom. Come here, Sharala.
Shalom, shalom.